welcome to today's uh, chat about NCAA basketball. We are just testing this thing out here, guys, just to see how this sounds. We welcome you guys, and hopefully everybody is having a great day. I can tell you I'm having a great day, and this is just a test just to see what you guys think. Hopefully it sounds all right to you guys. We will absolutely. Okay, guys. My name is Gamer Delight and Sport Content. Today we are here to talk a little bit about NCAA basketball 2025 and 2024. We have some great games, guys. If you are here watching or listening to this podcast today, welcome in, everybody. Uh, just a little fact about NCAA basketball. We've got teams. For example, I'm going to actually start off here and talk a little bit to you guys about what games I think we're going to see. You know, what teams are we going to expect in the NCAA this season? Um, who do you think is going to be a great team in college basketball this year? I know for a fact, guys, that there are so many teams out there, and it's like it's hard to keep up with. I mean, who are you going to root for? I mean, there's so much teams out there. It's pretty hard to keep up with all the teams. So let me start off and let's talk a little bit about teams that will be playing. Before we start that, I want your guys' opinion. Who do you think's going to be a team that is going to be fantastic this season in college basketball? Um, I'm actually just popping up my team list right now. Who will be playing? Don't forget tonight will be the night at starting at 6 o'clock. It is late night in the fog at 6:30, and at 6 o'clock there is a game from West Virginia. Okay, West Virginia kicks off um, at around uh, let's say 6:30 West Virginia basketball. So let's kick off and tell you who we all got playing on the opening day of college basketball. Here's some of the teams. You got Toledo at Troy. You got Northern Illinois at Georgia Southern. You got Kent State at Louisiana. You got a whole bunch of teams in college basketball that's going to be playing on opening day. Then you got West Georgia taking on Mississippi State at Mississippi State. North Florida heading to South Carolina at their arena, and you got so much. You got American University versus LaSalle. You got Middle Tennessee and Oglethorpe, or however you pronounce their team, might be a D3, D2 school, and that game's on ESPN Plus. You also got St. Louis and Santa Clara. Um, you got Texas A&M Corpus Christi taking on number 14 Purdue. That game's on the Big Ten Network. You also got Wright State in Kentucky at Kentucky on ESPNU. That's going to be a great game at Rupp Arena. Kentucky probably is going to pull it off for a big win, but now since their coach left, John Calipari, he is now coaching in the with Arkansas. The tough conference I think is going to be tough this year is going to be let's say the SEC. SEC schools are going to be tough this year, possibly tough. I think the toughest team, and right now they actually have Kansas at number one, and they're going to be playing Howard. So let me know what you guys think about that. If for any facts, no, guys, this is huge. Okay, it's going to be a big deal in college basketball this season, and you also got there's so many teams. You got the SEC, who's pretty good. You got the Big Ten. You got the um, ACC with Duke, North Carolina. You also got Florida State in there. You got all the other teams in there, guys. So I want to know right now, who do you guys have and who will be your pick in college basketball this year. Uh, Let me know. I mean, in the comments, it's going to be huge. And now in the Big Ten, you got Oregon, you got USC, University of Southern California. They're going to be in the USC in the Big Ten this year. Texas and Ohio State. That's going to be on TNT. That's at the T-Mobile Arena, and that's a big game. Number 19 taking on Ohio State, and that's at 9 o'clock. So it's SEC taking on Big Ten. So let me know what you guys think. And then you also got Linwood taking on Oklahoma at Oklahoma. That's another Southeastern Conference. And then you also got UNC taking on number 2 Alabama. So let's get over to this talk here, guys. I mean, Alabama is going to be a great team. Who do you think is going to be the best team in college basketball? It could be anybody, really. You could either have. There's so many teams out there. It's probably going to be a hard decision to make. Like, do we have this team? Do we have that team? What team do you think is going to be the best team in college basketball this year? Also, Tulane is playing Louisiana Christian, so that's at 6:30. You probably can catch that on ESPN Plus, but not all the games are listed yet for that time. And let's go. And like I said, each Saturday before the big games, we're gonna talk and review the big games that will be happening. Okay, so that's gonna occur, guys, on every Saturday before college basketball starts. And now let's talk a little bit about and tell you guys, coaches. There's going to be new coaches in the SEC or any basketball program this year. I would say it's going to be a great year for college basketball. I mean, you're going to work your way to the Final Four, and of course, possibly there's going to be a run, and there's going to be a team that is possibly going to make the run towards the Final Four, but you can't. It's hard to get there. It's not as easy as it looks. You also got a new coach that is taking over for Jerry Stackhouse at Vanderbilt. So, Vandy might be a team you have to watch for in the upcoming years because Vandy might be stepping up its game a little bit with their new head coach. But you know what? Like I said, don't listen to what I say because I'm not a basketball expert on predictions like that. So, like I said, each Saturday before the games start, I'll be doing a little podcast like this to talk a little bit about college basketball. So tonight we got Late Night in the Fog. I'll let you guys know right now what time all this action officially kicks off. Okay, so hold tight here as I promise you or tell you guys who will be the kickoff to all this. And college basketball 2024-2025 season is going to be upon us in 2 more weeks from today. So November 4th is the start of the season. So, I mean, there's I could get through so much, guys, talking about what team is going to be really good in college basketball. But like I said, we'll step up. We'll actually figure out how or what team is going to be good. So you also got right now. You also have a volleyball that is taking place at the moment too. So there's so much sports going on right now. You got college football yet to go, and I know a lot of you are looking forward to college football. Late Night in the Fog has been moved to 7:05. And West Virginia and Charleston, and West Virginia kicks off at 6 o'clock tonight. So we'll take a look at that. We'll also be streaming some games as well tonight again. So don't go anywhere, please. Please don't go anywhere. We are just covering so much college basketball talk here before the college basketball season. even begins. So it's going to be a great year of college basketball. I mean, you're either going to have coaches leaving college basketball for something else or whatever else. Then here's some more. Okay, so you also got games on ESPN Plus. I'll read you those right now. You got Charleston versus West Virginia tonight at 6 o'clock on ESPN Plus. 7:05. You got late night in the fog with Kansas basketball. Then tomorrow, starting at noon, you got Lincoln versus Duke and Poma Fitzer versus Colorado. Then Sunday, you got Xavier versus Dayton, and then Young Harris versus Louisville Monday at 6 o'clock. And that Xavier and Dayton game you can watch on ESPN Plus. You can watch Colorado on ESPN Plus. You can watch ACC Network Extra on Monday with Louisville and Young Harris. And then you got Eastern New Mexico versus Arizona. You can see that game on ESPN Plus at 9 o'clock. And then on Tuesday at 6 o'clock, you also got Austin Peay versus Tennessee Tech. Tuesday at 6 o'clock as well. You got Columbia versus Stetson on ESPN Plus. You can also watch the Big 12 men's media tip-off, which begins ESPNU and ESPN Plus. Also, ESPN Plus, you can catch the NEC Men's Basketball Media Day. And then on the 25th of October, you get Kansas versus Arkansas on the SEC Network. And then you also got on the 26th at 12 o'clock, Bucknell versus St. Joseph ESPN Plus. And Claremont versus Syracuse ACC Network Extra. And you got St. Mary's and George M at 1 o'clock on ESPN Plus. You also got on the 27th, SEC Network, you get Illinois and Ole Miss. There's a lot going through here, guys. We're really talking here. Then on the 28th, before Halloween, you get Western New Mexico versus New Mexico State University on ESPN Plus. That's going to be good. Feel free to watch that. Point Loma versus Arizona, ESPN Plus at 9 o'clock. And the 29th of October, Lynn versus Stetson on ESPN Plus. Fort Hays and Kansas State, ESPN Plus at 7 o'clock on the 29th, 2 days before Halloween. So actually, college basketball season actually kicks off tonight. So the 2023, 2024, or 2024, 2025 season kicks off tonight. So that's going to be fun. If you want me to do play-by-play by some of these games tonight, I can probably do some play-by-play so you can hear the action. Oakland City versus Tennessee Tech on October 29th, ESPN Plus, and Elford versus St. Bonaventure, ESPN Plus, and Notre Dame versus Purdue Fort Wayne, ESPN Plus on the 30th. So there's so much games to get through, guys. And like I said, if you want me to do play-by-play tonight of college basketball, I can do that. I mean, I can absolutely do that. I can do Charleston versus West Virginia if you want to hear my play-by-play of the action tonight. If you don't want to watch, if you don't want to watch the game, late night in the fog, I can do a YouTube play-by-play. Late night in the fog. Don't forget 7 o'clock. You also get, and I can do play-by-play by tomorrow's game as well. I can do play-by-play with Colorado basketball. Colorado kicks off tomorrow. Dayton kicks off on Sunday. You get so many games. You get St. Bonaventure, who plays the day before Halloween. That's going to be amazing. Tennessee Tech will play at 7:30 the day before Halloween as well. We will be back in just a few minutes. I had to take a drink, and I'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes. Thanks for listening. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I have to get going here. We are getting ready for college basketball. I will see you. It's going to be delayed just a little bit. I'll see you when the game starts. It's going to be delayed a little bit. So catch you guys when tip-off begins. So see you guys then. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.